Yes.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Obviously, this was a very important game. I know New York was shorthanded, but I thought, especially in the first half, we played a great first half, moving the ball, getting great shots. Defense was really good. And give New York credit, they kept fighting. They made a run, and I really think maybe the biggest play in the game was Naz's offensive rebound and getting it to Leash. I think everybody took a deep breath once that 3-point play happened. I thought that was a huge play in the game, and uh, Rye played D, took care of the ball. Uh, 6 assists, no turnovers. I think she had like 8 rebounds. Bree was just so physical inside. I mean, we got a great effort from the whole team.
Coach Nas actually just gave a really good resolving, I would say, endorsement of you for Coach of the Year. She said she thought that you probably wouldn't care too much about that, but I want to know what you think about your name being Coach of the Year conversations.
Uh, it's nice. I'm glad she said that. I want them to think that nobody has an advantage over us in terms of being prepared for a game. That's the challenge. I mean, there's great coaches in this league, so that's the challenge our coaching staff has, is to have our team the best prepared to play every day. So that's a goal of mine, in the fact of having the best prepared team every time we go out. As for Coach of the Year, like, to me, the most important Coach of the Year is whoever wins the championship. The other things are nice. It's a title. It's probably a contract bonus for most people. But to me, the Coach of the Year is whoever gets their team through that playoffs and gets to hold the championship trophy at the end.
Coach, I asked Nav about your hot start today, and she credited it to the defense. In your opinion, what allowed you all to get off to such a hot start today?
Well, we did play good defense, but I think it was more than that. I thought offensively, like, that ball wasn't sticking anywhere. Like, we were moving it side to side just like we planned. We got into actions quickly. And I give New York credit. Most of the possessions we scored on, they defended the first action well, the second action well, and then all of a sudden on the third or fourth action, that's when we got our shot. Now, there's times when we're not moving the ball as well where we never get to that third or fourth action. So those would have been situations where we would have tough shots at the end of the shot clock. So hopefully that's something that we can continue, like, get everybody involved, get it moving, keep the defense moving at all times, and then, hopefully soon we'll start knocking down more shots, because I thought we got a lot of good looks. We still need to, shoot a better percentage, especially from three.
Could you hear things like, 24 wins, the most in franchise history, and things of that nature. And this team has been through a lot of lineup changes, a lot of injuries, but you've still been able to do that. Overall, when you're seeing at this point of the season where this team has came, and all the things that's happened this year, what are your thoughts, and how do you feel about going into that next stretch of games?
Well, I feel good about how we're playing. This is still a really important stretch because, I say we're playing well, and there's probably a handful of other coaches who know their team is playing really well right now too. So it's hard to get any separation on anybody because there's so many teams that are really putting it together at the right time. So, I mean, we got, 7? And yeah, we got 7. Most teams have between 7 and 9 probably. I mean, this is important. Try to get as many games at home as you can possibly get, and try to keep people healthy as best you can, and give yourself, you hope to get in the playoffs, and then, that first round is 3 games, right? Man, come on, 3 games, anything can happen in 3 games for anybody, so you best be playing your best right then.
Coach, I kind of want to add to that question. Your first season, obviously, it's not over yet, but did you envision it being the way that it is now, 24 wins, eclipsing the single season record for wins? Like, when you think about a moment like that, like, have you had a chance to kind of just think about that?
Not like that. I mean, in the beginning of the year, I thought we could be a really good team and a team that could compete for a championship. How many wins that would turn out to be, it's hard to say, because it's, in this league, it's hard to know who's even going to be playing. It's getting everybody healthy throughout a whole season isn't easy. So to predict how many wins wasn't something that I was really doing. But I thought, if healthy, we had a team that could compete with anybody. And if you have that type of team, you should get wins along the way and hopefully be in a good position once the playoffs come.
Coach, 7 of the 8 players who played a lot of minutes today had at least one offensive rebound. You guys had 10 offensive rebounds in the first half, and they had 12 total rebounds with about a minute left to go in the first half. What can you speak to about that effort just from your team on that end?
I thought it was exceptional. I mean, we talked about trying to get second shot opportunities, and sometimes we got some long bounces that were, but we were in position to grab them when they were there. We were competing on the boards, and I thought we really needed a lot of those second shots led to points for us. So it's big when you can get extra possessions in this league, especially when you're not shooting it great from 3.